There are a lot of delegates up for grabs. CBS 46 political analyst Dr. Rashad Richey is here breaking down what all of it means on Super Tuesday.
While it's not the Super Bowl of politics, it's definitely the playoffs. Super Tuesday is here. What's really at stake? Well, a whole lot of delegates and possibly a clear path to victory in the Democratic primary. 14 states and one territory will have their say as to who they think the Democratic nominee for president should be. Today alone has 1,344 delegates up for grabs. Let's contrast that by 155. That's how many delegates total have already been cast in the 4 previous states. 155 delegates compared to 1,344 delegates today. Listen, you get the picture. While all states are important in this primary process, there are just some states more important than others. Hey, don't hate the player, hate the game. California, for example, has 415 delegates. With the recent changes in the Democratic primary field, former Vice President Joe Biden will benefit the most. Mayor Pete and Senator Klobuchar have dropped out of the race and are supporting Biden. Remember, Biden is a moderate Democrat and will receive the lion's share of the moderate Democratic votes tonight. Senator Sanders is still a favorite in multiple states, but this is a delegate count contest. Winning a state is not as important as how much you win the state by. But what about people who have already early voted for a candidate who's no longer in the race? With few exceptions, they are simply SOL, no revotes. And if a candidate who has dropped out still receives more than 15% of the vote, either statewide or in a congressional district, they still get those delegates. But here's what's really important. In order for there to be an undisputed nominee of the Democratic Party, a candidate must earn 1,991 delegates in round one. When does round one happen? You're in round one right now. If no candidate receives the necessary number of delegates to automatically clinch the nomination, this goes into what's called a brokered or contested convention, where superdelegates, and you got over 700 of them, will have a major say-so in round two. That is your breakdown.